Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fish with Jordan. So, today I'm going to go over with you my go-to summer baits, or the baits that work the best this summer for me. So, right now, it's December 21st. The fishing is pretty much stopped and the river is not frozen, so I figured I'll make this video. So, number one was this live target frog. This thing caught me a lot of fish this summer. This was my first year fishing frogs. No, I haven't really fished frogs before, but this year was my first year, and this is the second live target frog I went through. I don't know if you can see, but the belly is tore up, like teeth marks. Focus. Those are all teeth marks. It's got no weight left in the bottom of it. That fell out twice. I put a new one in, and then the fish ripped that one out. But 3/8 ounce Copper's live target frog. That would be my number one frog to go to. My Spro Bronze Eye Poppin' Frog. That would be another great frog to go to. I have caught one fish on this. I got it kind of late, and I got it in the fall, so I couldn't really fish it. Well, the fish weren't really hitting topwater in the fall, so I caught one fish on it, one little guy. But to get away from frogs, my go-to baits this summer were this. I think this is Big O crankbait. This worked great for smallmouth this year on the St. Lawrence. Live target crayfish, mudbug, crayfish, crawdad, whatever you want to call it, crayfish crankbait. My black and blue spinnerbait. I think that's War Eagle. Black buzzbait. This is a small version, but it still catches a lot of big fish. But now to go over to the flipping baits. This video may be a little bit long. Saying now, I don't know how long it will be. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. But this is all my flipping stuff ready. Like, if I go anywhere, I just put this in the boat. It's got all my hooks and that. And then I put all my bullet weights in here, all different sizes. So, to start it off, my go-to bait for, I guess, flipping was Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. I think this color is Ebb. It said online it was like EB, Ebb color, I guess you can call it. It's purple with a little bit of green flash in it, and it looks like black and blue. This worked perfect for like deep weed lines, little pockets and that. You flip that in there on your standard flipping hook, and I guess 1/8 ounce bullet weight, 1/2 ounce, quarter, whatever does the job for you to get it into like some windy open pockets. Pitch that in there. Black and blue ugly otter. This has caught a lot of fish for me, mostly on the St. Lawrence smallmouth. I haven't really caught any largemouth on it. Jigs. This was a black and blue jig, but the skirt fell off, and then later on in the season, I realized I have the skirt, I just don't have the rubber piece for it. I realized later on in the season, you don't need a huge bulky bait. So I took this jig head, since it has the weed guard on it. I just put this black and blue crawl on it, and I use that for fishing deep weed lines. Caught me a ton of fish. Same thing here. This was a black and blue jig. This was 3/8 ounce. It has the rattles on it with the arms. This is black and blue. I put a Sparkly Havoc Pit Boss on there, the Ebb colored ones. That worked great too. We have right here, we have Brush Hog, Black and Blue Brush Hogs. Worked great this year for me. Caught some fish on it. I got, I guess you can call it green pumpkin or yum suey. Louisiana, no, this was Louisiana bug. Yum suey. It worked great. Salted, it's got a lot of appendages. Just throw that on your standard or wide gap, EWG, extra wide gap. Right there, extra wide gap with your bullet weight bobber stop. Throw that into reeds and that. Hold on to your rod. Go-to lure was flipping baits, like I said. Craw baits, a lot of craw baits. Some jigs later on in the season, like which now it's in December, so you can't really fish. You can't really fish anymore since the fish are kind of turned off and waiting for the river to freeze to get into some ice fishing. But I use that black spinner bait. That works good for pike. I caught one in the St. Lawrence a couple weeks ago, and then now. Later on in the season, I started throwing this little jig. This is 1/4 ounce jig. It's pumpkin colored. I call it pumpkin colored. It's orange and brown and that. I put a 4-inch chigger craw on the back for my jig trailer, but I bit it kind of in half and I took off the first 2 segments of skin because I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of like ribbed. No, you probably can't from there, but it's ribbed, and you cut off the first 2 sections, and then it lines up perfectly. So right where your hook points out, which is right here, the nose is right here, so the nose is right at the hook point pretty much. So it's a smaller, compact bait. So later on in the fall, the fish are looking for smaller baits since the food's getting smaller in the fall and everybody's hungry and that, so stuff is smaller in the fall. So then I tie this on with polymer knot. You can see in one of my other videos for polymer knots. That's the only knot I use. And to go on for swim baits, this is the swim bait I use. I don't know what brand it is. I got it from Sale, a 3-pack. They work pretty good. Rig it up with your standard belly weight swim bait hook, and it should work just fine. We got some more brush hogs. This is the Wild Thing Brush Hog by Strike King in Red Shad. I have some more Havoc Grass Pig bubblegum colored 5-inch swim baits in hot pink with bubblegum. 4-inch Yum Dingers. They were great. We got some trick worms right here. Shaky head worm, trick worm, whatever, same thing. It is in camo colored. That's my drop shot worms. We got the 4-inch chigger craw and green pumpkin colored by Power Bait. I just put all my soft plastics in an old minnow bag. I wash out the minnow bag because I don't have really a terminal tackle bag, like a huge one, so I just grab that and go. We got the Laminators, which is the Black Magic Plastics. Creature 6-inch black swirl. And what else? We got some 7-inch Bass Pro Shop Senkos. I have not used those. I don't know if I will. Or no, yeah, I have. They catch smallmouth. I know that. In the lake where there's largemouth, you tend to catch a lot of smallmouth. Don't know why that hook's in there. But, we got black and blue craws. Work pretty good for largemouth. Flipping docks. And hopefully this summer I will post some videos of flipping docks with my buddy in the boat. What else do we got? Oh, okay, these are this is what I mainly use for flipping. It's the 4-inch Thief green orange flake, whatever you want to call it. These work great for flipping into little pockets. It's a beaver style bait. They work phenomenal. It's called Thief by Berkley Powerbait. They're pretty good. And I carry a little highlighter. The scented ones. Then I got some more grass pig, black with orange fleck in it. But that, and then I have some crawfaddies, Havoc crawfaddies. Those work good for jig trailers, but this is my this is my go-to summer baits. This video is probably going to be a little bit long, but yeah. This is Fishing with Jordan. Thanks for watching.